Hello.
Hi everyone. And you always laugh.
Yeah, because we have no plan.
Okay.
Who's going to say hello?
Shall I do it or shall you do it?
You say hello.
Let's do it. Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're as always your hosts.
ARNE CARLOS.
And we've been crocheting quite a lot lately. I'm working on this beautiful colorway here for the scarf. And Arne is doing one in Felted Tweed.
Yeah. More rainbow.
Yeah.
Rainbow color.
And these are super easy because it's pretty much the beginning of a granny square.
Yeah, it's in Norway we would say is one round of the granny square. In English it's 2 rounds because in English you also count the cast on as a round, the chain and the circle.
And then you can put them together in all sorts of ways.
Yeah.
I've chosen this really nice colorway with a yarn that is actually Norwegian. It's from a company, a very old company called Solberg Spinneri. So probably difficult to get this
but it's
in your country.
It's the needle 3.5
yeah,
to
it's
4, I think.
Right. It's a DK yarn. It's 23 to 21 stitches per 10 centimeters. So it's DK. It's just pretty easy to get, and I am working with let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors.
10
colors.
Yeah.
I'm working with 10 colors, and I love this colorway. I love how the mustard comes in there with the browns and then the pinks and the purples. And Arne is working.
I'm working on 9 colors, I think. Yeah, because when you start doing this, you need to, the way we do it, we have one, when you do the width of the scarf, we have one color, like for there's one square in each color. So to get the width, you need, like on this one, 8 colors for the width, and then the 9th color is actually moving the squares,
right,
moving the pattern. So in your case, you have 10, and then number 11 is the one that is moving.
Yeah.
So there's 3. Yeah, you have 9 there, and then this 9 colors, and this is number 10.
Yeah.
And that one is moving. So on your you have these squares coming. On this one is more like a zigzag.
Yeah.
Or it could be almost like a half quilt pattern. Also, like the log cabin kind of look.
Yeah, and we've already posted a pattern. You can actually, I mean, it's been there for like 5 years now. It is actually a pattern for a tote bag, but as you can see, you can do scarves in it as well. So, and I mean, it is pretty nice. It'll be a nice accessory for me for fall. I'm looking forward to wearing this.
Yeah, I think it looks good on
Very
you.
nice.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are, as always, your host,
ARNE CARLOS. And we've had our membership channel for a couple of years now.
Yeah, and it's really nice to get to know all of you in the ARNE CARLOS family. It's getting bigger, and we love it.
Yes, and it's fun to connect with everybody. So if you are a little bit curious, if you've actually wondered about what this is all about,
what this is,
if you want to connect with us, if you want to learn more about your crafts of knitting or whatever, maybe you should become a member.
So check this out.
Yeah, there's a link, and here's a few little tidbits of what to expect if you become a member. So hopefully we will see you on the other side. Bye!
Good morning.
Good morning, dear Arne and Carlos family members.
It's going to be a good day today.
Yeah, and it's colder today. It's been very warm.
Løvetant.
Yeah, the dandelion.
Dandelion.
Trying to look a little bit more fall, because these are going to be the episodes for October. So, you know, it's full summer out, but we need to keep the illusion. Welcome to our happy place here on YouTube.
Hello.
And all you need to do is get that pattern for the bag, and then you can do a scarf out of it.
Yeah, or we
instead.
can post the pattern for this one also.
We could post the pattern for this one if that makes it easier.
Because there's also different ways to do the pattern.
Oh yeah.
Which can be fun. So you don't have to do the stripes. You can do anything, and this is a very easy way. The crocheting and the joining is very easy because you join as you crochet.
So this is pretty much, I would say, a very easy new beginner's project. So if you wanted to learn how to crochet, this is the project for you.
Yeah, what takes the most time is the loose ends.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of loose ends, but that is nice.
Some
also.
people hate it, but I like it. And as you can see, I'm almost done. I've got a few more to weave in. So I'm going to be sitting here listening to Arne and continuing weaving my loose ends as he explains how to join these little squares together.
So all the squares is one round in Norway, 2 rounds in English of a grandma square. So there are 4 groups of double crochets or trebles around the ring. So when I join them, I finish 2 groups of double crochets, and then when I'm going to join, I crochet 1 chain stitch. In this corner there are 3 chain stitches, but when you join, you do 1 chain, you go to the piece you're working on, and you pull the crochet hook up between the 2 squares, and then you do a single crochet around the place you join the 2, and then you chain another one, and you go back to the one you work on, and then you do 2 of the trebles. So 1, 2. Oh, there you go. And then I pull this loop a little bit, and then I take the crochet hook out, and I go in between number 2 and 3 on the one where you're joining. And then I tighten the loop up like this, and I pull this one through, and then I do the 2 last trebles around the circle. And if it's too quick, there's a wheel who can speed me down, but then I will also talk slow.
All right, I forgot to mention that, but that's because I'm so busy.
Yeah. So now it's joined in the corner, and it's joined on in these 4 groups of trebles. So now at the new corner, you chain 1, you go to the place where these 2 are joined, and you do a single crochet. Then you chain 1, and you go back to the one where you're working, and do 2 trebles again. So 2 times on the needle, and go in the hole, and you go into the hole. Don't crochet in the circle. And then you do this loop again, and you go to the other place where they're going to join. So now I'm on the blue greenish, what do you call this color?
It's like a teal.
Teal. And then you go in between the number 2 and 3. You pull the yarn through the loop, pull the loop through, and you do 2 more of the trebles. And I also, when I do this, I also bring the tail with me from the cast on, so I can tighten that up later when I sew it. So now I have only 1 corner left, so chain 1, you go in between the 2, you do a single crochet, and you chain 1, and then you do slip stitch. Normally it would say you do it in the top of the first one, but I always go in between number 1 and 2 and just do a slip stitch like that, and I cut the yarn and I pull the yarn through and tighten it up. So now this is joined in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So that's easy.
Nice. Yeah, I have not been paying any attention, but I am assuming you've told everybody how to do this.
So now you just work your way up the same way, and that's a very easy way to do a
crochet scarf.
Crochet scarf.
So as Arne said, we can and we will post the pattern for the scarf, which will then help you out in terms of the colorways. And even if you can't find a yarn like this particular one in Norway, there's so many DK yarns to choose from, and you are bound to find the correct colorways if you want to do this.
And both of these are actually crocheted with 4mm or 7. So it's quite big crochet hook, because if you use a too small crochet hook, it will be very hard. It will be like something you put on the floor. So
Like
you need
a rug, yeah.
So you need to have take a bigger crochet hook than you normally would use. I think that is a good tip.
Yeah, so we'll specify.
So you make it soft.
We'll specify all that in the pattern.
So
Yeah.
that's it. There's nothing more to say.
Not much more to
It's
say.
just crochet.
You've got to finish yours, and I've got to finish joining. So that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. So we hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, please give us a big thumbs up and engage and interact with with us if you'd like. We love comments, so make sure to post your comments and your questions, and we'll do our best to answer.
Yeah.
And if you're a subscriber, make sure to turn on that notification bell so that you never miss an episode ever.
Or the shenanigans.
Well, for the shenanigans, you do have to become a member.
Oh, you remember, if
Because,
then you get the shenanigans.
Right. If you want additional content, consider becoming a member, and you can do so by going to our YouTube channel, looking for the subscribe button, and next to that you'll find a join button. Click on that, select your tier, and off you go. Additional content such as live streams with knitting help, which you can then watch later as a regular video, of course. We've got shenanigans in kitchens, bathrooms, anywhere really. And then we've got badges, emojis, and a lot of behind the scenes of what goes on
I think
here.
that's very tempting for people. Shenanigans everywhere.
Right. So make sure to become a member to see the shenanigans.
And you also get news before other people.
Right. You get to know everything before everybody else does. So do consider that. And we will be back with a new episode soon. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.